Oh, Delilah's back. Hi, Delilah. My, your flock certainly has grown since I last took a gander at them. Nio taught me about pecky breeding. I see, your birds have taken quite the shine to each other. If you ever feel like you've got your hands full of fowl, you can always donate some of your flock to me. Then I can give 'em to other farmers to get 'em started, just like I did for you. I'm afraid I can't offer you gold, but I can give you a few treats. Feeding one of these babies to your birds will keep 'em happy, and who knows, it may even have a little extra effect depending on which one you give. Here, why don't you try one or two on the house to see how they work? If you like 'em, and don't want to part with a pecky, you can always get more at the guild store. Well, thank you, Delilah. Oh, and she's gone. I have been given an Instagrow cookie. Ooh. Let's go give this to a baby pecky. Baby pecky. We've got Bruno, and we've got baby Pecky Cluck. I think I want to age up baby Pecky Cluck. Hi, little baby Pecky Cluck. Oh, and I have fed them some cookies. Baby Pecky Cluck now has stripes. I wanted him a little different from his parents. Let's Instagrow this baby. Whoa! Oh, you got fat! Look at that chunky ducky. All right, so baby Pecky Cluck is now a young adult. I don't know how long it takes them to age up and all that. Might have to actually use cookies to age them up. Oh, okay, and we've got Bruno here. I spent my last 1,000 to purchase Bruno, and his trait is best buddies. Isn't he adorable? And then we've got Pecky. Pecky is looking a bit different today. Pecky was given a cookie and gained some sunny feathers. And now look, Pecky's all pretty and gold. Oh, I can't wait to breed you again. And look, there is she almost has a full egg ready for me. And then, of course, we still got Cluck, the classic looking Cluck. Let's see if we can get Cluck and Pecky to breed again. I can, and let's see what baby they give us. A healthy eater with sunny feathers. Aww. Oh, you're adorable. Hi. And I think I have decided I'm going to name a good deal of my animals after Disney characters. I mean, it's pretty on point for me, right? And I think this one's name should be Rapunzel. Hello, Rapunzel. I should feed these guys. Oh, Bruno's good. I'll give you a little love. Oh, little Bruno. And there's Rapunzel. Okay, little Rapunzel, let's give you some love. Aww. Now, the status effects I've recently discovered. This is in hours and minutes. So I shouldn't need to pet my lovely rooster again for another 17 hours, which is good. And they don't need to be soothed for 4 hours. But they do need to eat. And we're going to feed some tomatoes. Oh, look at those stats go up. And we're going to feed him till he's full. We've got plenty of harvest. There we go. So I think that is all the time I have or need to spend with the animals for now. We'll give more heads up later. Okay, so new day, new feeding. I was in here just feeding all of these lovely peckies. I have so many more. I broke down and bought a whole bunch of them. I named them random Disney names. Yeah, like Flynn. We got Prince Eric, Ariel. But while I was feeding them, if you see at the top corner next to my name, I leveled up to, and now Delilah is here and needs to speak to me. So I'm going to finish feeding these guys. I got 2 left. I can't remember which 2 it was. But then we're going to go talk to Delilah. Hello, Prince Charming. Let's give you some canned pumpkin. And Cinderella, you get the last pumpkin. Good. Okay, Delilah, what is it you would like? Your birds are looking so beautiful, I think you might be ready to take on an even bigger challenge. Ormuz? Not just yet. I think it's better to start with something a wee bit weird. I thought maybe you'd want to try your hand at raising some trufflets. They're just the most adorable little swine you ever saw. And what's best, they bring back mushrooms, all kinds. You know, I'm surprised Gina hasn't gotten one herself. Probably no time with all the studying she does. Though the girl works so hard, it would be nice if she got herself a hobby. Look at me, rambling on and on. I've got you vouchers for a truffle that you can exchange at the guild shop. And you can buy more with all the gold you've been getting from selling Pecky eggs. I've been keeping those, Delilah. Awesome. So we've got a voucher right here for a trufflet. Oh no, but I don't have enough room in my barn, which means in order to get a trufflet, I've got to choose a Pecky to get rid of. And I'm not ready for that yet. So I think I'm going to keep a hold of this trufflet voucher until at least a few of my chickens have become venerated. That's this game's word for get old and can't produce eggs. The Palian Guide to Ranching. Introduction. Welcome to the wonderful world of ranching, where the endless bounties of animal care await you. Fear not the unknown, and instead let this book be your guide to mastery over this rewarding path. There are many things to discover and explore on your ranching journey, but this guide will be your one-stop shop to learning all there is to know about animals and their care. Before you can care for your animals, you'll need to create a proper environment for them. Short on backyard space, no problem. Off-site locations work just as well. Just place a single bell on your housing plot, and a trusty riffraff will swoop in to whisk you away to the ranch. Once you're at the ranch, getting started is as simple as chatting with your local ranching guildmaster. If it's something you need for raising animals, odds are they've got it in stock. New ranchers will start with access to just a few animal pens, but don't worry, your space will expand as your ranch skills grow. The ranch is bigger than it looks, so if your barn starts to feel crowded, or you've mysteriously misplaced a Pecky, be sure to check in all the pens. They might just be wandering somewhere nearby. Keep in mind that baby animals begin their journey in the nursery pen, so if you don't see your new critters right away, don't panic. They're just settling in where it's safest. While there's a recommended limit for each species of animals, that is only recommended. If you've got the space and the panache for a Pecky army, you can have one. Once you exceed the limit, however, your animals won't produce items as quickly. Too many Ormuz lead to spilled milk. With your barn set up, it's time to welcome some animals. Most ranchers start with Peckies, the dependable egg-laying backbone of any successful ranch. As your ranching skills grow, you'll unlock the ability to care for a wider variety of creatures. The mushroom-sniffing trufflet, the Ormu with its fresh milk, and the sweetest can be Bumble. Each and every ranch can be purchased from your local guildmaster once they believe you're ready for the responsibility. While different animals have their own quirks, all ranch animals share 2 basic needs: food and attention. Fortunately, they're not picky eaters. The average ranch critter enjoys much of the same food as a Palian does, so don't stress over finding exotic feed. They're happy with the familiar. What they do need, though, is a little affection. A quick pet now and then goes a long way in keeping your animals happy, and a happy animal is a productive one. Most animals are fairly low maintenance, but be sure to check in regularly to keep things running smoothly. One important note: Animals don't grow up on their own. Once they've lived long enough, they'll need a little interaction from you to take that next big step. No forgotten birthdays on your watch. No two animals are exactly alike. As they grow, your animals will develop unique traits that can affect how best to care for them. Some might need extra snacks, others might prefer more attention, and a few might just be a little stubborn. Keep an eye on each animal's quirks to make sure you're meeting their needs. Need a refresher? The animal roster is your best friend. It offers a detailed overview of your entire herd, from individual traits to overall well-being. You can also use it to manage your animals, whether you're donating one, setting up a breeding pair, or marking a favorite so they don't get lost in the crowd. Every now and then your animal might need a little something extra, and that's where treats come in. These special snacks aren't just for filling bellies. They can boost productivity, encourage more frequent breeding, or even tweak an animal's traits. Just don't try one yourself. They only work on animals, we checked. Treats can be resold for gold, but their tiny size makes them easy to stash away. So go ahead and stock up. You never know when a rainy day or a particularly grumpy Ormu might call for one. As your ranching skills improve, your local guildmaster will offer more treat options for purchase, but that's just the beginning. The real prize lies in treat packs, which you can earn by donating animals. These animals come in varying rarities, and the rarer the pack, the more potent the treats inside. If you're hoping to supercharge your ranch with powerful enhancements, donating animals is the way to go. Buying animals from the guildmaster can get pricey, and you don't get to choose what traits they come with, but good news, the shop isn't your only option. Once you've got a few adult animals, you can start breeding your own. Just head over to the cozy coop in your nursery pen and select 2 adults of the same species. With a little luck and maybe a treat or two, you'll have a new baby with traits all its own. When you breed animals, their babies have a chance to inherit traits from their parents, or surprise you with a brand new ones. Some traits can only be unlocked through specific breeding combinations. In rare cases, traits from both parents might even fuse into something stronger. Don't be afraid to experiment. Even animals with less impressive traits might create something extraordinary when paired up. Certain treats can improve the odds of passing on desired traits, so stock up if you're aiming for a specific result. Just remember, parents need a little downtime after welcoming a new baby. You'll have to wait a couple of days before breeding them again. As your ranch grows and you collect animals with all kinds of traits, you'll start to notice that traits vary not just in type, but in strength and purpose. Functional traits affect how your animals behave and perform, and their effectiveness can range from subtle boosts to major game changers. On the other hand, cosmetic traits are all about style, changing an animal's sheen, pattern, or color. Fashion-focused ranchers take note. Animals can only have one trait per visual category, so no mixing patterns, even if you think spots and stripes are the next big trend. Looking to balance looks and utility? Keep an eye out for a rare hybrid trait. These offer functional benefits that are directly tied to an animal's appearance. With the right combo, you can have it all. Sometimes it's time to part ways with a beloved animal, and when that moment comes, you can donate them through the animal roster. Donations are permanent, so make sure you're certain before confirming. But rest easy. Every donated animal is guaranteed to find a happy home at another up-and-coming ranch. And for those older, well-earned veterans of the field, they'll be sent off to the Sunshine Isles, a peaceful haven where they can relax and enjoy a well-deserved retirement after a life of hard work. Before your animals head off to their new homes, they'll leave you a heartfelt parting gift, a bundle of treats to thank you for your care. Every donated animal grants you a treat pack, and the more valuable the animal, the better the rewards. Higher value donations increase your chances of receiving rare treat packs, and possibly more of them. You won't know exactly what's inside until you open them. But the rarer pack, the more powerful the treat inside are likely to be. Goodbye. Do, 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 do.